Like it? Nice.
Cool.
In here. Sorry.
Hey guys, hope all real good. We'll kick off the live section into a 10:30 tonight. Cameras ready at the back? All okay? We'll kick off with Gail from the Sky.
Afternoon, Mikel.
Hi.
It's that time of week again that you love answering the first question. Fantasy football managers everywhere hanging on every single word over the next minute or so, so please tell us. I didn't see Saka training, I didn't see Calafiori training, and I didn't see Liverpool training. Are any of those players going to me?
We're going to do our very best to somehow have them available, but obviously it's very, very uncertain.
For all three?
Mm-hmm.
Calafiori, first of all then, that injury, well, the incident looked pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
It looked bad, did it? How bad did it look?
He needs some more tests. Yesterday he had some, today he's going to have some more, and from there we will know. Because last time as well we thought it was really bad, and he ended up playing 2 days after or 3. So let's see how it is.
But he won't make Sunday, will he? If you're still doing tests, it's too risky.
Yeah, well, I said that last time it happened, but this time might be different.
Saka hadn't trained, you said when you spoke before the game on Tuesday. Has he done any sort of training?
Yeah, he's done a bit of training on the grass. How far we can get him to Sunday, that's a different question. We have another day, which is the good thing that this week had an extra day, but we will see.
And just finally then, is Timber training on the grass? Is he close? How close would you say he is?
Yeah, Timber, again, is the first session that he could have some involvement. He's been out for a while. We expect him to be further back where he is at the moment, but again, we have to wait and see.
We like to work as hard, don't we, on Friday to glean this information. Saliba, we know, is not going to be available.
No.
He's obviously played every minute, hasn't he, since the start of last season.
Yeah.
So I guess you don't know fully what options you've got yet, but how do you go about filling that sort of void?
Well, we have different options, players that already played there before. It's true that partnership has been very stable. As you said, he's played every single moment. He's not available. We have to find a different solution, which is something that as a team we need to be good at as well.
And you talked about coming out flying. You're going to be flying on Sunday. I wondered, after maybe a slightly flatter performance but a win and off the back of a defeat, whether you've done anything different this time. Have you given them a bit of time off? Have you changed things up a bit just to look for that edge to get those wins, I guess, for Sunday against Liverpool?
Yeah, obviously after the defeat with 10 men at Bournemouth, we have to pick ourselves up. I think we started the game so well. The first half was really good. It should have been very different with the scoreline. It didn't, and at the end it left you this feeling that it should have been more. They had a day off, 2 days to prepare the game like we always do, and it's a big match. We are excited about it. It's a big opportunity. We love these kind of matches at the Emirates. We know what our people is going to generate, and the team is really looking forward to it.
Okay, go to Alex from the Premier League.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Fine margins can make a difference in games like this one.
Yeah.
What are you hoping will give your team the edge against Liverpool?
Yeah, that things go our way, and we play the game that we want to play, that we play with that dominance. We've done it in the past, we've done recently, and play with that belief, with that energy, and with that commitment that is necessary in a big match like this.
In the summer, you said you'd heard great things from some of your players about Arne Slot. Has what you've seen from him from the start of the season confirmed everything that you heard?
Yes, very good. Obviously, they're in a really good moment. They're in a great run. And you can see the touch that he's given to a team that was already very strong, but you can see his fingerprints on that team.
You say the touch. What is the most dangerous thing about this Liverpool side, in your opinion? Where can they do the most damage?
Well, it's a team that, for 9 years has been competing at the highest level in every competition. So they know how to compete. They know how to threat you when the ball is really far, when the ball is in the outside units especially. They have the individual quality to damage you. They are good on set pieces. So it's a team that for 9 years consistently has been there. That means that they are really good at everything that they do.
It will be your sixth different back-line combination of the season. I know you have key players out, but how happy are you with strength and depth? And let's not forget an incredible keeper at the back.
Yeah, well, obviously we had so much going on, especially on the back line the first few months of the season. We had to adapt to that. That's why we have as well some versatile players that has been really, really helpful. But ideally we will have other options as well and more consistency. But that's the situation that we have at the moment.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Alex, BBC.
Hi, Mikel. Do you feel hard done by it that you've had so many injuries at this stage of the season that's maybe stopped you from playing your best football?
This is the game, Obviously, we didn't want to be in that situations, but we are really lucky as well to have the squad that we have, to have the players that we have, to have the attitude that we have when it comes down to reacting against a difficult situation. And don't feel sorry for ourselves. Face it. We are a team that we know how good we are as well and how difficult we can be for the opponents. And having that ruthless mentality in the team is something that I love.
You mentioned the mentality there. Will this game require a different type of mentality? So many key players potentially out to try and get a result against a team like Liverpool.
Yeah, but we're always going to be ourselves, in the things, in the identity that we have, in the game that we want to play, in how we're going to approach the game to win it. That's certainly not going to change. Then obviously you adapt and you make certain alterations to fit the quality of the players and put the players in their biggest strength, which is what we want to do.
There's been some positive moments for Miles, Lewis Skelly and Ethan Nwaneri this season. Is there a possibility they could start the game on Sunday? Is it too soon for young players like that to come in?
They are there, they are in contention. They are always giving us the option and the possibility to start the game. Miles came on the other night and he did really well. Ethan the same. So they are first team players. They are with us and we treat them and we value in the same way as any other player.
Ian, top score.
Hi, Mikel. How are you?
Good, thank you.
With the likes of Lewis Skelly and Nwaneri, is it a case of maybe this is actually a good game for them to come in and play because the crowd will be up for the game and actually young players, as you know, you're a young player, sometimes can play without fear?
Yes, for sure. That's certainly something that they don't feel much, especially those two, and that's something really positive. It brings the crowd together as well. It creates energy in the team. That's something really good. It's about throwing in the best moment with the right players around you, which is something really important as well.
So you wouldn't be scared to do it?
No. Well, we did in a Champions League game the other day, so.
In terms of Liverpool, you mentioned there the last 9 years they've been competing. Sometimes we don't mention them as much as Man City, but are they on a par in your eyes as being Championship challengers every year as well as Man City? Yeah,
for me they are one of the best teams in the last decade and certainly in the history of this Premier League because they competed against a team that was creating record after record and they were consistently. That shows a lot of relentless and winning mentality to consistently, but even you at some point feel that you could not reach it. So that's a big credit to them and the way they've done it with a very clear identity. So that's something remarkable in my opinion.
And last one on you, with the injuries, with the suspension, off the back of losing at Bournemouth last week, is this your biggest test for 2 or 3 seasons as Arsenal manager, or is this the sort of thing that you will absolutely relish because you can go and prove a lot of people wrong or something?
I need to go on the hard drive, but I think we have very, very difficult moments or challenging moments. I don't think this is one of them. Yeah, we are so energized. We play Liverpool at home. We really want to play. We have a magnificent squad. The atmosphere is going to be tremendous and really looking forward to the game. Thank you.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
If you were to lose this game, you'll be 7 points.
You were going to win it.
If you were to win it as well, you'll be even closer.
I don't think about that. I think about...
Too early to think about that.
I never think about what if we lose it. I think is everything that we do is to win it. So in my preparation, I don't spend 1 second if we lose it. So it's about if we win it, how convinced we are that we are going to win it, and how we're going to feel afterwards.
Do you think about the title race at all? Because you mentioned Liverpool being as a challenger. Do you think about that?
But I don't. When we won against Aston Villa, and everybody was already saying, well, if you lose this game, second game of the season, what's next? And then you have to go to City, and you have this and that. We cannot think like this in October.
Simon?
Mikel, just in the sort of era we live in now, social media, news and everything, I just wonder for you, how important is it keeping information inside the club and stopping leaks, and how much is that something that you've worked on as a manager, particularly when we're all trying to find out the injury news?
Especially against team news, yeah? Yeah, that's something I understand. There are a lot of kids as well that they want to do their own teams, and obviously their managers and their position, but it is our job to protect that as much as possible, because you don't want to give anything away. Normal.
Was it something you worked in from when you came in, stopping leaks from the club?
Well, I think it's a big part of our job. We have a lot of information, a lot of sensitive information, a lot of information that a lot of people wants to have and share, and it's our obligation, our duty to maintain and protect the club and the team in the best possible way.
Phil at the back there.
Hi.
Just going back to the injuries, do you have an understanding as to why it's happened, or do you just think it's bad luck?
Well, in a lot of cases, it's been very bad luck. We have certain difficult knee injuries. We have certain traumatic injuries. We have 3 injuries with the national teams. Difficult to control, but luck. I don't know why you call it luck. What happened with Ricky the other day? What happened before with Tomiyasu? It can happen, but it's about how we react to that. We're not going to change it now.
Just on Slot and how he started at Liverpool, were you surprised at how well he started it, the ground running?
No, because obviously the team already, the infrastructure that they have, the team that they have, the individuals that they have, and because he's a really good manager, so he has inherited a team that is already very successful. And he's given it his touch to maintain that and to evolve in the direction that probably he believes is the right way to do it. So obviously from the beginning, when you look at that squad, you think they're going to be right in the mix.
Okay, last couple in the live section first, James.
Mikel,
Hi.
with the injuries you've got, I don't expect you to tell us, but do you know your team? As you sit there now, do you know your lineup?
Till tomorrow now.
So can you just talk us through the sort of next 48 hours for you, like what the challenge is like when you've got
a lot of drawing, a lot of possibilities, a lot of ifs, because probably the team that we start is not going to be the team that we finish the game. So, but this happens every week. We have to prepare for the scenarios, what happens if, what context the game throws at you, and how prepared we are after to make the changes that we need to do, who is available to play 90 minutes, who is not. That's always the case.
Because you talked before about, you sort of recognised maybe you did a lot of work last season to keep players fit for so long. Particularly at the back, you were able to pick the same back four so consistently. So did you sort of feel you prepared for this to some extent? You kind of knew this was coming at some point?
Well, not that early in the season, and not in the manner that it has happened with a few players, but having the rest in the best possible physical condition, mental condition, something that obviously we put a lot of work into that because it's key, and then be the team prepared, because when that happens, you lose your captain. That's a big thing, Then you lose your central defender, you lose your fullback, you lose another fullback, you lose your striker, you lose a winger. But the team, the team has to have the resources. First of all, mentally to adapt to that, and then, maintain the same belief that even like this, we are a great team.
James, CDS?
Yeah.
Mikel, talking about the injuries, the red cards, it seems like a lot of luck has broken against you this season. Given that, what have you learned about the character of your team, and maybe what has the team learned about its character?
I love, watching people, watching individuals, watching teams react to that, and is it, but look at it, and I hate it. And I haven't seen the team once, I haven't seen the staff, I haven't seen upstairs, I haven't seen anybody talking about it. Get on with it. Get on with it, show your teeth. So how much you want it, that means opportunity for other people, that is opportunity for us as a team to rebel against certain situation. We need the crowd more, so on Sunday we need them even more. Okay, I'm sure they're going to do that, and let's keep going.
How do you stop yourself doing that? Because, when Ricardo goes down, you've got, that's another left back out. How do you look at it?
Because it gives me zero for the next moment, for the next day, for the next preparation. It just takes things out of me. And if he takes it out of me, he's going to take things out of the staff because they are close to me, and then the players, and then believe, throw it away.